you do not try to mess around, you do not lie and force a remake bug, stuff like that.
So you guys had an amazing game against Onyx, right? What do you feel about the game earlier? How do you feel about the match?
For game one, we really go all out. We really went all out with what we could. And then I'm really happy that when we win game one, we already locked in seed one. So it was a really amazing. And then it's also mostly it relieved a lot of pressure on us. Like, what if we lose? If we lose, there's a, like a potential three-way tiebreaker, stuff like that. We obviously don't want that. And then winning that first game really made our life so much easier.
So now that you're into the knockout stages, congratulations. So how do you feel about that? Will it be a more challenging mission for you guys?
BO5, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So actually, we are more worried about the BO2 more than the BO5 because in BO2, there's not much like adjustment you can do when it comes to coaching. So it's like the draft and stuff. A lot of time you have to immediately react with what side you have to pick. So going to BO5, we are actually feeling much more comfortable because that's where the coaching stuff and the draft adjustment can be done. And then I feel like we are confident going to a BO5 match.
Nice. Okay, so going back to something spicy about the see you soon at SRG sort of announcement and issue,
Mm.
right? So how do you feel about the final decision? Like, are you happy that it's in your favor also?
I mean, obviously, when it's in our favor, really thankful for the committee, MSC committee, to really investigate the case because on that day, I already felt like it was just, they are just trying to do that because like what it was stated in the case, like I already saw them hold it. And then the way they made the mistake is very similar to what you will see in scrims, where two players trying to pick one hero and then they could not pick. So I already know. And then you really felt frustrated that on that day, it couldn't be solved. And then took a long time, not really long time, like maybe 1-2 days. I think at the end, he also hurt Season a bit, even though he favored us. Like I'm obviously I would be happy, right? But on the neutral side, it is also quite a big punishment for them. So I think it's a good thing because it will make this as an example, right? You do not try to mess around, you do not lie and force a remake bug, stuff like that. It's so important for the competitive integrity. So really, I'm really satisfied with how they investigated this case. And with this example in the future, I feel like it will really helps the MLBB Esports to grow as well. Yeah.
Thank you. Now, do you have some like words, maybe to the Malaysian fans, especially to maybe not cyberbully the Cambodians?
A good part first, I felt really warm or like supported when the case happening because even though the time zone is like sort of so far, but they were always trying to support us, like giving us message that they stand behind us, stuff like that. Even though it's already midnight, even though it's just night, like 8, it's already midnight in Malaysia, but they have never stopped supporting us and stuff like that. That's something that I'm really grateful and appreciate of. The message that I receive, stuff like that, even people from overseas, stuff like that. And then obviously we also want to show our sportsmanship, right? This is what esports is about, or this is what sport is about. It's about peace, love, and then just friendship that we make along the way. So obviously we do not want to spew any hate or like target toxic stuff like that. We do not want to do that. And then the case is over and then just focus on the tournament now. Thank you very much, guys.